Hey guys, it is the Bookworm 21, and we are here with 3 new book reviews, not just 2, not just 1, and it's kind of a theme this time. It's vampires, witches, and vampires. Oh my. Alright, so, the first book is, of course, Charlaine Harris from Dead to Worse, the 8th book in the Sookie Stackhouse series. Okay? Well, here's what happens in this one, guys. Okay. Well, Sookie finds out, with some help of friends, that she has, friends mean Eric, of course, she has an uncle who is the fairy king. So, we all know she's a fairy, she's fae, whatever you want to call it. His name is Niall. And he's very nice and he's very kind, but he's also kind of scary and ruthless. And he is the grandfather of, well, he's like her great-great-grandfather. So he's like the grandfather of Claudine, her fairy godmother. So that makes her cousins. Well, what happens is all the werewolves are being attacked. So Sookie finds out who is attacking them and realizes that it's one of a female from this other pack trying to take over and kill all the people and be like the alpha female. So with the help of Sam, she stops it. And her uncle is in the picture now, so he wants to help her. Well, we also learn that she has her cousin Hadley, who is now dead because she's a vampire, has a son with her first husband. So she has a nephew running around. Well, all of this is real exciting, except now we have a few new people in the family. Octavia Fant, her roommate Amelia's boss in the witch world, comes to live with her. And Sookie's not too happy with this at first. But she kind of realizes the older woman's really powerful and she needs her help. So that's a good thing. And we finally realize that Bob the cat is turned back into a human. And what else? Niall helps her find her nephew. And the nephew is about 4 or 5. And he is telepathic like Sookie. So that's a new wrinkle in the family. Other than that, it's a good book. It's interesting. She's still mad at Bill. Her boyfriend, Tiger guy, is completely out of her life now because his mom's kind of crazy and he's got to take care of her. So she's single and ready to mingle again. But really good book. Okay, now the new book we're reading is by Michelle Beardsley. It's a series and it's called I'm the Vampire, That's Why. And this takes place in a place called Broken Heart, Oklahoma. Poetic, I know. Well, the main character is Jessica Matthews. Single mom. Husband died because he was in a car accident. He was cheating on her with the local town whore. And they have a kid with that one, too. She's got 2 children by this guy. Jenny is about 4 or 5. And Matthew is like 12. So she becomes a vampire. Because a crazy guy with like this vampire taint, it's kind of like a sickness vampires get, he bites her one night and she becomes a vampire. Well, the vampire crazy guy actually turns out to be the brother of like this Irish prince among the vampires. And his name is Patrick O'Halloran. And he's super hot, super Irish, super cute. And he kind of takes Jessica under his wing and teaches her about being a vampire. And there's several different vampire sects or houses. Like there's the Irish, there's the Russian, there's the Asian, and it's all kind of like different clans. Really funny, really funny, like really funny. And her and Patrick fall in love, and she's like his soulmate, and in the end they fall in love and they're together and it's all good. So it's kind of a lighthearted romance. It's nothing that you can't finish in a weekend. If you're looking for something kind of simple and easy and good, I think you'd really like it. I did. I laughed my way through it a lot. It was super funny. Jessica is one of these characters that she's a tough southern chick. She don't take no crap. She's down hometown, you know. But really, really good book. Okay, now the last one is kind of a hard one for me to talk about. It's by Meg Cabot. It's called Jinx. Okay? And here's the back. The back's kind of pretty, too. Okay. Jane is your typical boring Midwestern girl, except she's also a witch. Yeah, not too happy about that part. Because what happened is Jane got kind of bored one night and cast a love spell over this local jock guy, and now he's obsessed with her. Now he's stalking her. Now he wants to kill her. So she runs to New York to her relatives that are super rich, and she lives with them. Well, while she's there, she meets, the local bad boy who's really got a heart of gold. They fall in love, blah, blah, blah. Her cousin is super bitch, and she wants to be a witch. She's a bitch witch. Okay, anyway. But of course we have to show the typical, stereotypical witch, right? And you know what I'm talking about. The girl with the bad attitude, the dyed hair, black. The goth clothes, the makeup, the attitude. Because that's how all witches are, right? Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, her cousin is this really snotty person, and she makes life hard for Jinx. And the reason they call her Jinx is because every time she does magic, it backfires. Like, she'll go to do a spell and she'll blow up the house, or she'll explode the toilet, or something stupid. So, in the end, her cousin brings the psychotic guy to the prom, and he tries to abduct her. She doesn't. That doesn't happen, of course. Then they try to kidnap her and drink her blood to be powerful. And at the end, they wrap it up with the parents find out, and they ship the girl off to, like, boot camp. And Jean, or Jinx, whatever you want to call her, is left there with the hot guy. They fall in love. All is good. Okay, here's the thing. I understand if you're like 10 or 12, 13, that this book would probably be pretty good for you. It's not a bad book, but it's predictable. It's the plot that's, the good girl wins, the bad girl doesn't. It's nothing new and interesting. I'm kind of just tired of reading these books where, like, I love Meg Cabot, but I think she's very formulaic, I guess the word is. Like, good girl, something bad happens to her, she meets bad boy is really a good guy, helps her, saves her. It's nothing new and different. Overall, it wasn't a bad book. I mean, you can pretty much read it in a weekend, 2 days if you really motor through. It's nothing new and exciting, but I think if Meg Cabot maybe would write something a little more out of the box, per se, and it'd be interesting to see where she'd go with that. But for younger readers, not bad. So yeah, check it out, whatever, let me know what you think. When I was younger, I really liked it, so it was not bad. Anyway, guys, that is it, what I have so far, so let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys soon, so keep reading, because, yeah, I am. Bye.